And this is Stitching with Friends, and I'm by myself. This one is going to be like really awkward because I don't have anybody to talk to. So this is my first time doing it by myself, but I wanted to do a WIP parade. So I just got finished with the Black Needle Society retreat yesterday. Had so much fun, met so many new people. It was amazing. There was at one point I was in a room with somebody from Switzerland, Australia, and I think the UK. And then we were here in the United States, and I was just like, oh my gosh, there's all these people from around the entire world, and we're sitting together in the same room stitching. And it was so cool. It was so cool to hear, you know, everybody's different stories from where they're from, and it was really cool. I didn't actually participate in the retreat. I mean, because I'm working the retreats now. So it was different on this side of it. I was more keeping track of everybody's points, logging all the entries, stuff like that. So, I mean, I did sit online and stitch and hang out and get to know people, but I didn't really do any of the games or anything like that. So it was a little bit different on this side, and I was really kind of missing the digital dives. Watching the other teams have fun with those digital dives. I was like, oh, I want to be in one of the teams. But it's okay, because I'm working on this side of it, and I get to be part of the creation side, and it's a lot of fun. During the weekend, I finished one of my WIPs. So that's what kind of inspired this WIP parade, is that I didn't know what to work on next. So I kind of want to go through all of them, and I've got a lot, so buckle in. But I think going through all these, I'll find which one is really calling to me, and I'll be able to start it. But this is my finish, and it's the confetti one, of course. And you guys can kind of see from the back, but look, I'm not afraid of my backside. Travel all over the place. It's fine. Nobody's going to see the back. I'm going to frame this, and once it's like this, you can't see them. I already have 2 of them framed, and they're stitched exactly the same way, and I can't see any of those carried threads. So if I can't see it, I'm fine with it. But yep, that's the Tri-Wizard cup, and it is just all confetti. You can see all the different colors in there. And that's 18 count white Ada. I mean, all of these are probably 18 count. Dyed by me. I will try to remember to point out if they are not. Okay, let's dive right in. First one, I guess I can show the bags that they're in. Love You More Studio. This one glows in the dark. Fun fact, I didn't know that until a lot after I bought it. I turned off the lights one night to go to bed, and the faces were glowing at me, and I was like, oh, one of my bags glows. Look how cool. Okay, so this one is Barbara Anna Designs. Let me find the front page for you guys. Oh, look, you can kind of see through that paper. Not cool. Barbara Anna Designs, Halloween The Moon Laughs. And I'm doing the black and white, but there is a color version available too when you buy the pattern. And let's see. This is my progress so far. Oh, let me move my needle minder out of the way. 18 count Ada. I dyed this one myself. And that's what I've got so far. Hopefully this is front ways for you guys. If this is backwards, I am so sorry. That's really gonna suck if this is backwards. I hope it's not. But we're gonna just go with it if it is. So far I have And Black Cats, The Moon Laughs. I don't know. I just have random words stitched in there. But I'm loving it. I love that witch. So much fun. And the one color other than black in here is Valdani, but it's on a skein, not on a little spool like you would normally see them. This is Valdani Spun Gold is the color. And I don't mind working with it. I know I've heard a lot of people with some horror stories about Valdani, but I haven't had any problems. I've only stitched that moon, but I haven't had too many problems with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with these as I finish. Let's stick with Halloween. This is another Love You More Studio Co. sleeve. I love, oh my gosh, look at the inside of this one. The smoke. Okay, this one is from a magazine, and these are my working copies. I don't have colored. These are from last year's magazine, Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. And I'm sure I've seen a lot of people doing this one. I decided to do the word haunted in glow in the dark. And I used Cryonic glow in the dark, and it is horrible. Oh, and this is PTP. Darn, I forget what this PTP is called. This one it's 18 count, and it's PTP. Oh, you can see right through it. But that's my glow in the dark floss there. I don't even know if I want to show you guys up close, but oh my gosh, it is so horrible to work with. I recently got DMC glow in the dark, and I think that one will be better to work with than the Cryonic one, so I may rip that out and start over. And again, this is PTP. The rest of this is in another one of these patterns, and it's the called for. So when I come to that called for, I'll be able to tell you what this is. But it's still 18 count Ada. More Halloween. Let's just do all the sleeves because they're nice and easy to open. Another sleeve. Purple. In there. Okay, what is this one? Oh, again from the magazine. Happy Halloween. And if you can see in my notes down here, instead of saying Happy Halloween, it's going to say Closer Clarice. Like in the movie. It's the moth from Silence of the Lambs. And my husband is a huge Silence of the Lamb fan. Hannibal Lecter. He loves all those movies, the TV show, everything. So that's what I have done so far. This is a smaller one, and I think that I could maybe like just buckle down and get it done. Not too many colors. Black plus I think these 3 yellows, and that's it. So I should just buckle down and get this one done. Maybe I'm going to set this one aside. Maybe I found my next focus. Because I do want to get some WIPs done. Done. Okay. I think I might be out of sleeves. This is a Judy bag. And she's got a nice little trick or treat right there on the front. And the inside. Ooh, I love it. Spider webs. Okay, this is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Witch Butter. I love this one. I actually loved it, fun fact, because of the blue in there. I thought, oh, blue for Halloween. I haven't seen that before. That's fun. And then I pulled the call for. It's not blue. It's purple. I just thought it was blue. But, and again, I think this might be backwards for you guys. I'm so sorry. But this is my first time filming by myself, and I'm just using my camera instead of Skype. So I didn't realize it was going to be backwards. Again, 18 count. I dyed that myself. It's got a little bit of, it's gray with, let's see. Yeah. A little bit of modeling in there. You can barely see it. I'm going to keep putting this stuff away as it goes. Sorry for the squiggles. But I have to put this stuff away, otherwise this whole room will be destroyed by the time I'm done. I don't want that. I'm so excited to start stitching Halloween again. That one I think is going to be a little bit more time, take a little bit more time to finish than what I originally thought. I thought that was going to be a quicker stitch. But that border is pretty big. Okay, this one is a, I don't know who made, oh, Dot Dot Goose. Right there. There it is. It's a Dot Dot Goose bag. Oops, you see a little bit of my pattern. Sorry. This is a magazine pattern as well, and this is, oh, I don't remember what magazine. Let's see. This down here on the bottom. I don't remember. But it's Stony Creek Come In for a Spell. This is my working copy. And I love this one. This was a SAL that was started and then everybody else finished a long time ago. Keisha from the Pattern Queens. And Laura. I think both have stitched it. Lisa's already stitched it and finished it, but that's what I have done. I stitched the outline of the bird and starting to fill in. Not too much. Again, hand dyed by me. It's more of a green. You're not picking it up. But it's more green. There we go. And with some dark gray, black modeling in there, I guess. And then I also have a Bitsy Bob in here. It's the same fabric. I didn't realize, well, it's, yeah, well, coordinating. It's not the same fabric, but I can show you the inside of this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I always keep their cards in there. Look at that witch. Sorry for the glare. Look at the cat. I love this. It's a really big print, so I'm sure it's hard to get everybody a nice centered piece of the fabric, but I still love it. She did an awesome job with these bags. I love her bags. The zippers are awesome. A lot of these don't have very much progress on them just because these were my 13 starts for Halloween last year. And I got them started, and then I don't think that I've touched a lot of them since. This bag is from, oh no, I'm gonna have to put this one in the comments. Darn. And I love, okay, so I get all of my graham guards from here. So I got a matching graham guard, and then I also got an accessory bag with it too, which I have my floss in. So cute. This whole set, so cute. Gosh darn it, I wish I could remember the name. Nope, it's not coming to me. Darn. Okay. This WIP is Happy Halloween Quintet from Imaginating Designs. I love these colors. Love these colors. This is on 18 count, like, it's like an oatmeal kind of a fabric that you pick up from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Oh, and I've got my little matching needle minder. Oh, if you see needle minders scattered throughout, they're from Flying Frog Stitchery, almost guaranteed. Laura, who's, you know, Laura. I love her needle minders. I have all of them. So that's what I have done. This name is going to come to me as soon as I turn this video off. You watch. Or it's going to come to me later on in the video, and I'm just going to shout it out randomly. And everybody's going to be like, what are you talking about? That's what it's going to be. Sorry if I just bumped the camera. I found another sleeve. I love this one. The bright purple, those spider webs. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Okay, let's see which one this one is. It's from the magazine as well. Oh, this is the called for. So now I can know what it's calling for. Picture this. Haunted. Everybody was probably yelling at me. They already probably knew what it was. Haunted from Picture This Plus. And this one is the Spooky Boo Halloween drum. I've never finished a drum before. We'll try it out when I get this done. But this is the top that I've got done so far. And this is all, I don't know if you can see, but it's all Kreinik I think. No, the letters are not Kreinik, but the pumpkin and the cat are Kreinik. Shiny. I've found my trick for working with Kreinik and making it a little bit easier is one strand. I just do one strand. And on 18 count, it actually is totally fine. So, and it makes it a lot easier. It's a lot less likely to knot. Okay, so this is in another Judy bag. Love this bag. And this is my Spooky Hollow series. I think I know I've shown this one before. Oh, I've got a mess everywhere. But it's where I'm at. It's all loose in there because when I loosen it, so it's not taut. I keep it in the Q-snap, but I loosen it so it's not pulling the fabric too much. That glare of that light. But I started on this witch over here. So, but this is not pattern number 1, and it is completely finished. Completely. And I am loving this one. And she just released 2 new ones. It's a boutique and and a school. And I start school tomorrow. Oh my gosh. All the boys are going back to school tomorrow. I'm going back to school tomorrow. It's going to be an adjustment. But I haven't got those new patterns yet. When I get them in, I'm on auto ship for them, but I haven't gotten them in yet. So when I get them in, I'll show you guys on the next video. Another Judy bag. I have all the Halloween bags. Oh, this is a matching set. This is the set that Laura gave me. Okay. What's in here? That last one was 18 count. I forgot to say, dyed by me. And I dyed it after I started stitching because I forgot I needed to dye it. And it worked. Vlad's Wash Day. I love this one. Raise the Roof. I do not have a whole lot done. Oh, but this is hand dyed fabric by me too, and it's super fun fabric because it's green on the bottom. I dyed grass. I dipped it in the green and then I did the rest on top. And that's what I've got done so far. Just part of the line, and I think that's maybe his pants over there. But I've got like a stormy sky looking thing going at the top and then grass at the bottom. And you'll see the other half of this fabric in a minute because I have it on another pattern. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to pull it out. Another Judy bag. I seriously have so many sleeves and bags. But, oh look, I did. I didn't even know it was in this one. Witchy Washy. Raise the Roof. And here's the other half of that fabric. Oop, that's the back. So I just dyed this whole piece, and then I measured it so that it was big enough for both of these pieces. Dyed the whole thing in one shot, and then cut it in half. So, very small start again, but I think with my 13 starts of Halloween again this year, I'll be working on these WIPs. Unless I had a finish, in which case I will get a new start. This one, oh my gosh. I'm definitely going to wait for this one until October. I'm not going to stitch on it before October, but I'm super excited to get it back out and work on it again. Tiny Modernists Halloween calendar. I love this one. And Keisha from the Pattern Queens finished this one. She stitched the whole border, stitched all the outline grid before October, so she was ready when October came around. And then every day, oops, sorry, my phone's going off. Every day she stitched a new day. I tried to do that same thing, but I fell way behind. So this is as far as I am. And I love it. I love it so much. Fun fact, I, looking at the picture, thought that this was all called for black, but it's not. It actually calls for, and I'll look for it, it's like a very dark blue, but I had already used black, and I actually like my black, so that's okay, and I love it. It's funny because I pulled the called for colors, and I'm like, where is this blue used? I don't even see where this blue gets used. I'm like, oh, it was supposed to be the border that I thought was black. Oops. Let me see if I can find the floss list. There it is. $9.39, which is navy blue, very dark. So that's what it should be stitched in, but I pulled 310 and started stitching in 310 instead. So, oh, and this is another Dot Dot Goose bag. And I love this bag. Oh, I should have showed you guys the inside, but that's the back. That's what's fun about these. I don't think I can get everything out to show you guys, but maybe you guys can see it. There's a good little house in there, candy house. So fun. Once you get those vinyl bags full, you can't see the inside fabric very much anymore. I think I've got one more Halloween one. Woohoo! Unless I find another Halloween one stashed away somewhere. Likely. Very likely. Actually, yeah, there is one more. This is not a Dot Dot Goose bag. This is 805 Stitcher because the little heart. She always uses the little heart. And I love this fabric. Oh my gosh, I love this fabric. Look at the colors. Ooh, I love it. And then, of course, the inside is just that lovely purple. But this is the Universal Monster Sal. Everybody's seen it. I mean, all I have is the outline, but you guys have seen it. And she sent me this coordinating needle minder with the bag, but this is what I have done. And I just have the one room done. I'm doing with the black and white version and pops of red throughout. And again, 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. Kind of a gray modeling in there. I don't remember what was this one on. That's 18 count too. And I dyed it myself. Because it's got the same, it might be the same piece of fabric actually. That I just cut into sections. When I knew I was going to do 13 starts last year, I had a dye day. I mean, I planned out my 13 WIPs because they were all starts. And then I had a dye day where I literally just sat and dyed all the fabric for all the patterns. Except those few that are using the Picture This Plus Haunted. Let's see if this is the one. This might be the last Halloween one. No, it's not, but I'll show it to you anyways. This is, I don't have a picture of the whole pattern. All I have, and I think I have shown this before. But this is a free pattern off Sprite Stitch. Mario Through the Ages. And again, I dyed this fabric myself, and this color does not ever want to show up on camera. Maybe a little bit right there, but it's more teal than blue. But maybe you're getting it right there. This is what I have done so far. I have all my lovely Mario needle minders from Flying Frog Stitchery. But I love this one. Love this one. I grew up playing Mario. That was my game. And anybody who's, like, I tell my kids now, I'm like, oh, you think your guys' games are hard? Oh, did you just save your game? Then your game ain't hard because you could not save this game. And when Mom came home and it was time to turn the game off, it doesn't matter if you were almost to the end. Turn it off and you have to start over again tomorrow. So stressful. And I love the button on this bag. And this is a Judy bag. That's how big they are, guys. Like, I have that full-size pattern in there. All the... Here, let me show you how I have the floss for this one, because this one's got a lot of floss. I got this book from, I think, Hobby Lobby. And it comes with all these... Of course, I bought extra. And I'm sure you're not supposed to have this many in there, because you can't even close it. But it sits nice and flat. And then you can just flip to whatever color you need. And you have it ready to go. So... Oh, and it just occurred to me that I'm not going to be able to show you guys my Hayed WIP because it's downstairs and I didn't bring it up here. I will have to bring it to the next floss tube and I'll show you guys on the next floss tube. We'll find that last Halloween one eventually. It's in here somewhere. This is my Gryffindor crest that I have started. Very small start on 18 count. Just white. I want the white to be able to show through, like on, because a lot of this is just negative space in there. So I want the white to be able to show through. It's not actual stitched white in there. Some of it is, some of it's not. So that's why I picked the white fabric. And I have this in my Judy bag, my Gryffindor Judy bag. I love, love, love. I got all four because I'm stitching all four houses. So, you know, I had to have all four and put them all in there. There's another sleeve. Oh my gosh. The Harry Potter, during the Frogwarts retreat, Judy was doing Harry Potter bags. Lovey Moore was doing Harry Potter sleeves, and I got all of them. It was bad. Oh, this is the other confetti one. So this is good because I can show you I have these three done. And now I have this one to complete. And look at all that confetti scattered out. Ooh. Never again. Never. Oh, and this is that fun Ada. You guys hear that? It's so stiff. And I've handled this thing like you wouldn't believe. You can see my character so bad. Okay, let's do this. Because you really shouldn't be able to see it that much. Oh, you still can a little bit. That's okay. I don't care. It's fine. It's mine and I don't care. I think it has more to do with the light coming through. But, so I've got this whole page done and I've started this page over here. Sorry, my phone's just going to keep going off. It's alerting me that somebody has left and somebody has come home and somebody has left and somebody's come home. Let's see, what else do I got? I got all these empty bags because I haven't actually started them yet. Okay, so I have the Hufflepuff kitted up and ready to go, but I haven't actually started it yet. But I'll just show you, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't have it in here. But I have the Hufflepuff one, the Hufflepuff crest in that bag, and then I have the Ravenclaw one in this bag. And again, they're not started yet. They're just kitted up and ready to go someday. But, oh my gosh, here's the Slytherin one. We're on to box 2, guys. We finished this whole bag. And now we're on to box 2. Here's my Slytherin one. You guys have definitely seen this one. But, oh my god, I love this one. Love it. I thought I had all of these little cards printed out for all of them. But, gosh, the light is killing me here. Sorry. That's what it will look like. But the picture does not do it justice. And that's loose in the Q-snap. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I'm almost... Oh yeah, this is a page finish right here. So this is page 3 that I'm working on right here. And I'm almost done, I believe, with page 3. This one might need to come out too. It's not close to a finish though. I want to get some finishes. I really do. We have a Harry Potter pile going. Maybe this one is the other Halloween one. It's in a potions bag. Judy bag. Oh, and now we're losing the lighting from the window, so now it's just going to get grainy in here. I'm not winning today, guys. But this bag is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Blacks and blues and golds. Inside is gold. Oh, it is. Yay. Okay, so this is the Chopping Mall sal, and I believe you guys all know what this one looks like too. I don't have a picture of the whole entire pattern because it's a sal and it was released in pieces. Hand dyed by me. 18 count. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Love it, love it, love it. And it's got a toile scattered throughout, which you're not going to be able to see because the toile doesn't show up for nothing. Ooh, right there on the blood sploosh. You can see it. I stitched Damien in here next to Reagan because I don't remember who was in there, but it was like a clown. I wanted another kid in there, and he's got his tricycle next to him. If you've ever seen Omen, a lot of people were thinking when I stitched that it was The Shining, the kid from The Shining. Darn, I can't remember his name, because he rides a tricycle throughout the movie too. But it's Damien, and I do think that the pattern actually has him in it later on in the border. That's the other Halloween one. I believe we're done with Halloween now, for real. We could find another one though. Let's see what's in here. Oh, these are just my floss for Harry Potter Year 1. And then it'll be Harry Potter Year 2. Eventually. But Year 1 is done. But I just have that saved on a ring. And in this bag, waiting for Year 2. Impatiently. Can't wait for Frogworks next year. Another Harry Potter sleeve, but this is not a Harry Potter WIP. I have more sleeves than WIPs. This one is like, oh, this is an old one. This is, I don't even know what the start date on this one is, but this one might have been a Mania last year, which is pretty much when I took off stitching. It was last year or the year before, I can't remember. So many books, so little time. And oh, I love this fabric too. This is really the only opalescent fabric that I have in a WIP right now. But I love this fabric. It is so perfect for this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the sparkles. There we go. You can see the opalescent on it. This is 14 count. See, that's how old this is, because this was before I started my whole 18 count gig. And I got this from my LNS CC and Company, so I don't know what it is, but it's a really, really pretty like teal color, and it's almost like the called for. I mean, this is an Etsy pattern, but it almost matches exactly what's on the pattern there. But I love it. Love, love, love it. I haven't stitched on this one in forever. Yeah, I think this was a magical year of magical stitches start, so that would have been last year. Gosh, it feels like so much longer ago that I started stitching again. But I guess it really was just last year that I fell down the rabbit hole, and I'm not going to be able to get this back in there. I'm going to have to set it aside. Darn. Okay. This is a full-size sleeve, and it has the 8x10 or 8.5 by 11 like full-size piece of paper there. It is a little snug because that's a snuggle sleeve, so it's kind of hard to slip it in and out there. This is a Judy bag too. She doesn't do zipper bags normally, but I got this during Show Me Retreat, the in-person one last year. She had this on her table and I was like, oh my god, yes. So much yes. Look, random piece of floss. I don't know what it goes to. This is my one and only Christmas WIP. There are technically 6 WIPs, but this is a dimensions kit. Came fully kitted, has the felt to finish them, has the string, everything you need to finish them. It's called Frosty Friends. Frosty Friends ornaments. I wrote the numbers on there because I was trying to keep myself organized. I started all of these for magical stitches last year because when we needed to stitch on something with red, I would just get out one of these and put some red stitches in. So they're all started, but the only one that's actually exciting to look at is this one. He's almost done. This might be a finished one. Oh, and I have this cute little snowman hanging out on the side. Beetle minder. Flying frog. Gosh, the light coming through these is horrible. But all of the background, and so this is like full coverage. All of that background is tent stitch. So, I mean, this would be like a partial finish. At least, I count these as 6 different WIPs. I really do. Each one is its own little WIP. So, maybe I'll take that one out and finish that little guy. Have at least one of them done for Christmas this year. Maybe. Oh, this bag. This bag. Oh, I'm horrible with names. She's on Etsy. She sells them on Etsy. They're 5 pocket folders is what they're called. And this is like a magnet snap here. This isn't a Christmas pattern, but look at the sparkle in it too. And I was not expecting that because that did not show up in the pictures. And when I pulled it out of the box or the bag, I was like, oh, it's sparkling. But I just love this fabric. I love this fabric. But look at this thing. You open it up and you've got a zipper vinyl front pocket. You've got a pocket back here. You've got a pocket back here. And then you've got these 2 individual pockets here. Give me a coordinating needle minder and a coordinating, well, I think that you could put your needles, sticker needles in them, but I have little bits of floss in there. So kind of like a floss holder thing. Words. This is the Clouds Factory Grimm's Fairytales. Everybody's seen it, but this is, you know, what, only 1, 2, 3. I have the rest printed out. I just haven't stuck them in here. So, I mean, they're all in here or all around the house somewhere. This is what I have done so far. Oh, and it's still in a hoop. Look at that. Oh, I think I just had this out because I was stitching on this for Frogworks recently. That's what I have done. Let me block that reflection. Dyed this myself too. 18 count. It's a green. Like this called for like a soft green. So I did a soft green with some modeling. But I'm loving this. And this isn't really my aesthetic, but it's fun to get this out and kind of, I don't usually stitch with like pinks and, you know, colors like that. I don't know. But this is a fun change of pace when I'm looking for something different to stitch on. I should get this out again too. I'm so behind on that. I'm on number 3 and we're just got the 9th pattern released. Gosh. I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to look up these names of these shops because that is bugging me. And I'm going to grab my Pepsi while I'm here. Pepsi break. Bear with me. 2 seconds. I will find her right away. Because I have her set to notify me as soon as she posts something. Deborah. I think it's Deborah. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Debbie's_stitching. Wow, took me a minute to get there, but that's what it is. Debbie's_stitching, and like, you just have to reply me, please. And she posted this one 4 days ago. It's probably already gone. I'm sure. I mean, because it goes right away. But she posted this one 4 days ago, and it's like apples and maybe apples and pumpkins. Oh, and she made a cute little, oh, that's the needle thing. I don't know what that one is. I haven't seen that yet. And a little floss holder to go with it. Oh my goodness, she's really expanding. So she's awesome. Debbie Stitching, that's who that bag is. Debbie's_stitching on Instagram. And then the other bag, this one, this Halloween one, let's see. She's in my favorite shops. If I could see my favorite shops, where do you see your favorite shops at? Right there. Crab Shack Stitchery. I knew it. Okay. Crab Shack Stitchery on Etsy. And she makes, she occasionally has bags, but she mostly has graham guards. And then she's got some patterns on there too. Crab Shack Stitchery. It's a mouthful. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm a hot mess. Okay, this one. Do I have a picture of this one? Oh yeah, I do. Yay. Okay. Magical Unicorn. I believe this is Cute Patterns by Maria. And I just love the way it's like a forest reflection in the cutout of a unicorn. Unicorns are my favorite animal. I used to have like a huge unicorn collection, and then I thought I needed to grow up at some point, so I got rid of a lot of it. This is what I have started. Ooh, it's blowing me out big time. And I honestly don't know. I think it's this way. I don't know. I don't know which way this one goes. It may just go right there. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. We only have a few more left. Maybe like less than 10. I haven't even been keeping track. Please don't do stuff in the bathroom. A lot of people, oh, like you can almost see it right there through there. A lot of people are wondering what the stuff is. It's not the S word. If that helps you, there's a hint. It's not the S word. You'll have to try to figure it out. This is what I have started. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit of the flowers. And this is still in a hoop too. I'm horrible. Don't yell at me, guys. I leave my stuff in hoops. I leave my stuff in Q-snaps. I don't want to take the time to take it out, put it back together again. This is in a 805 bag. 805 stitcher. And it's got, oh, you're not going to see it. Like little metallic shiny in the flowers. And I have the matching needle minder that she gave me. Coordinating. I love that. I love matchy stuff. This is when she was like, I really didn't think that was your aesthetic. And I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to put in them. My pretty flower honoring charts. This one is kitted up, but I haven't started it yet. So there's really nothing to show you. I was supposed to start it, but I never did. I think I was going to start it for Mania. I was, and then Mania crashed and burned. So, but I do have this one fully kitted up and ready to start someday. And a sleeve. Pretty, pretty. Oh, yes. I need to print this off. Have this in a Fantastic Beasts sleeve. Not a Harry Potter WIP though. So this is the Stiach Along for this year. And I have the pattern saved. I just don't have it printed off. I want to print it off so I can read it easier. But I'm almost. I think I went through 3 or 4. There's not very much left. There's a lot of intricate little stitches in there and some shading, which is probably what's intimidating me from finishing it. But maybe that's close to a finish, something I can pull out and finish. That one's not. What's this one? Nope, that was a Mania one that I didn't start either. Wow, we're really close to finish, guys. I think that was the last one. Because all the rest of these are just kitted up ones that I haven't actually started. Harry Potter sleeve. And this was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I had it kitted up, but I never started it because Mania crashed and burned. I have that one kitted up for a pretty blue. I did not dye this one, but this came in like a scraps grab thing. So, and then I have my Year of Celebration hands-on designs, which I don't have one started right now. I just finished December though. So I think that I've stitched, I started with August, and I was stitching them in the month that, like I was stitching August in August. So I stitched August, September, October, November, and then December happened and I crashed. So I just finished December, but now I'm back to September again. So, and I still have November hanging up on the wall. I should just switch it and put September back up again. So I still have quite a few more to do, and I have that and my fun watermelon sleeve. Oh my god, I love this sleeve so much because watermelon on the outside, seeds on the outside. But gosh, it's so cool. I love this I love this one. I love it, love it, love it. And I think that's it, guys. That's it. If anybody was counting, please. Oh, and then there's the Haid, but the Haid is downstairs, so I'll have to show you that one next time. If anyone was counting, let me know how many that was. I have a mess that I have to clean up. It's not terrible though. I tried to keep it somewhat organized. I think that I'm going to grab this one because I have been wanting to stitch some Halloween, so I think I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to see if I can get this done because this one is a gift for my husband, so I'd like to get this one done and get it to him. Especially because right now he's been obsessively watching the new TV show Hannibal. Not new, but it's on Netflix. And so he just found it. Hannibal. And he's been he's watched it already through at least once. And now he's watching it the second or third time. I'm not sure. So, I think that's the plan. This worked. This worked. And I found something to stitch on. What's in here? Ooh, I found another WIP, guys. Look, we hung out long enough. I don't have a full I don't have a full picture of this one either. This is from Fiddlesticks AU, and she doesn't have it on her Etsy anymore. Copyright reasons. I think that she was asked to take it down. It's a Harry Potter one. It's in my Slytherin sleeve. But if you send her a private message, she'll get it to you for free or for a small fee. I'm pretty sure. This is when I still stitched Krynic with 2 strands, and I absolutely hated it, but it's done. It's done. But I'm loving this one. I love the way that this pops on this white. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I made this needle minder. Shrinky dinks. Printed it off and shrunk it up. Okay, now I'm done. For real. There could be more floating around the house. I don't think that there is, though. Okay. I'm done. I'm going to say goodbye. We should see you next week with a regular floss tube. And it's going to be an exciting one. Really exciting. I think that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for going through all my WIPs with me. I hope nobody was too bored. I have a lot of nerdy stuff. I don't know. My taste is all over the place. But thanks for helping me. And I know what I'm going to work on now. So I have something to work on now. Thanks, everyone. Bye.